We aren't going to do the interviews yet, Bobby Heenan. But we'll have it. We're going to do the interviews after this show.
I know.
Al Lerner will do them in another studio.
Don't make sure he's got everything straight.
He's got everything straight. Now, wait a minute.
Like I said, if you beat me in New Shirt, any form, any way, any shape, I won't come out for the main event.
That's exactly what I have in mind, Bobby.
Well, you're not real bright.
You don't think so?
I thought I'd come out and make sure.
You don't think so?
I know not.
Let me tell you something about you, Bobby.
No, wait. He's hogged the whole
Okay,
show.
listen, fans, then
He's hogged the whole
we'll have a special...
Why don't you get out of here?
We'll have the...
Son of a...
No, get up, no! Get up! No. Hey.
Get off me! Get off of me! I just goes to show you what kind of a gentleman Red Belly here is.
Hey, get the hell out of here! Get the hell out of here!
Get out of here!
All right, fans, it's Caged Madness. Pretty boy Bobby Heenan versus Pepper Gomez. And the beat goes on. Yeah! And the beat goes on. Let me tell ya, they're gonna beat on each other in this one, brother. Cage Madness. This is it. Cage Madness. I love it. I love the action. Now, if we can get the referee's legs out of the way, we're going to get into it here. Because, you see, the referee's trying to keep control of this to a point. Although you must remember, it's no disqualification, no time limit, to a finish. Meaning, who's ever left in that ring standing that can continue, that is physically able to continue, that person is the winner. And in this particular case, it's anybody's guess. One thing that's really amazing about this particular film, which I will call your attention to at this moment, is the wrestling ability of Pretty Boy Bobby Heenan. Pretty Boy, when he started in the business, you see, he was a manager, strictly a manager. Managed the Assassins, and of course, then he went on and he managed Puffo and Markov, the Devil's Duo. Then he met Lanza, and he managed Lanza. Then he managed Lanza and Rashke. Then he managed Lanza and Mulligan as the Blackjacks. And through it all, he became a very proficient wrestler. I mean, he could hold his own, let me tell you. And I think this is very, very commendable. And at this point, at this stage, here he is in a cage match with one of the... Look at this. He just took the brass knuckles off that... Just took the brass knuckles off Bobby Heenan. Pepper did. Just took them, ripped them right out of his grasp. Heenan had one problem, see? He didn't trust his wrestling ability that much, apparently. He had to carry brass knucks, or a piece of metal, or a stick, or a wire to gouge somebody with, see? In this particular case, they just took, you see, he's got the brass knucks on there. It's metal wrapped with tape. And brother, that can really sting you, I want to tell you. But Pepper Gomez is going to lay it right into it. But getting back to Heenan's prowess as a wrestler, I mean, he got to be a pretty good, decent wrestler. And he could hold his own to the point where here we find Bobby Heenan in the cage with this great wrestler, Pepper Gomez. A man that has met the best, met the greatest. He himself a legend in his own time. And he was one great scientific wrestler, let me tell you. But Bobby Heenan, a little younger and not exactly stronger, but Heenan, look at the build on Heenan at this point in his career. Take note, wrestling fans. This is Pretty Boy Bobby Heenan when he was doing a lot of wrestling. So let me tell you, Pretty Boy Bobby Heenan is not only a great manager, he was a pretty fair wrestler as well. Keep that in mind, all you wrestling buffs, all you fans out there that think you've seen it all. You ain't seen nothing yet, because now you're watching the Hall of Fame classics. We're back in the 70s, when men were men, and the wrestling matches went on until only... Look at the mat, by the way. Wait a minute, hold it. Did you see that shot? The mat's covered with blood. Look at this. Of course, we're showing you highlights here. The match is starting to be soaked with blood. But this is cage madness. What do you expect? Hey, look at this, pounding, beating on one another. Heenan's got a cut open in his face. Now Pepper's taking off. Look at him. He's tearing the tape off the metal, so apparently he just wants to get Heenan good with the metal part of the brass knucks and cut him. Whoa, we got a double whammy there. Gomez went up for a drop kick, and Heenan at the same time. We have almost a double knockout. Both men are trying to get to their feet. Fans, is this great? Isn't this great? Boy, I tell you, it's so exciting to be here with you on the Hall of Fame Classics. I tell you something, I cringe when I see these matches. I say to myself, did it really happen? Did it all really happen? I can't believe it happened. And yet, there it was, unfolding before our eyes, the most brutal, the most wild, incredible wrestling matches of all time. And we got them. We got them right here in the Hall of Fame Classic. They weren't destroyed. You finally get your chance to look at them. Oh, brother. Hey, this is worth the price of admission. I want to tell you. Hey, at $100 a minute, it's not enough to pay to see this. This is fantastic. Fantastic. I can't believe it. I'm getting all excited. I'm jumping up and down in my chair. Hey, I think I better go out and take a walk. I'm so excited. Whoa, this is tremendous. Pretty boy Bobby Heenan is down. He's taking punishment. He's bloody. But let me tell you, these are the bloody cage mad mayhem. This is terrible. This is brutal. Oh, I think I'm going to shield my eyes. Can you handle this? Can you handle it? Call your doctor if you can. Okay, take a pill. That's all right. Stay with it. Oh, look at that mat. I want to tell you, it's going to cost $500 to clean the mat. Look at this. Full of blood. These boys have been at it. This is hot and heavy. And the match is winding down. Pepper's got him down, and the referee's moving in. The fans are standing up. That's it. It's all over. And fans, you've just watched another Hall of Fame classic.